Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a Mooshrom Man skin, which is the skin that I like to roll around in. I've been using this for quite a while now. It's a successor to Tuxedo Steve. I used that one for a while. I've pretty much only used two skins in this game, let's be honest. And it's been requested for a while, and you may have seen I've made Seto Sorcerer there, and I've done Seth Bling. I've done stuff today. I've also made a few animal statues as well. I've got some good stuff coming up. I just need I want to make some weapons or something out of a game or a cartoon series. I got a good suggestion, like a sword out of Adventure Time. I might do that, or I might make the sword out of I want to make some stuff. But anyway, this video isn't about this. Let's make the Mooshrom Man skin. And I will note I'm not copying this skin. Because I actually made it to this one's specifications, and it looks bad because there's a severe lack of like, you know, the patches of grey and white and stuff. It doesn't look very good. So I added a little bit of I mixed and matched it up a little bit. I changed it around, and I think that this one looks a little better. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? So all you're going to need is you're going to need black wool, dark grey, light grey, white, pink wool, magenta, pretty much that whole row, and red, and you won't need much else. So figure out where you want to make it. This is always a bit of a trouble for me, because I want them to be the right distance away from each of the statues, about here. So you want to start off with one black block on the floor, and to the right of it, dark grey wool, to the right of that, 1, 2, 3, 4 black, then one dark grey, and one black wool, and now we have a base of which to build. So on top of that, you want to do one layer of red, like that, and then on either side, you just want to go two up with the red, like this, just like on either end, like that. And then in line with the dark grey here, you just want to do one white, one light grey on top, and then coming into the centre, one white wool, and you want to do the same thing on the other side as well. So one white there, one light grey, and then one white coming into the centre, like that. And then you want to finish these those two rows off with white, like this. So you want to be left with this. Pause that if you have to. And now what you want to do is, you want to do one row of red on top, like that. And then on either side, you want to go, like on each end, you want to do 5 white wool going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this end as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? No. Yes! Got it right. And then what you can do, once you've got that is, you can go up 2 with the red, so 1, 2, 1, 2, on top of the white, like that. And then you can connect the red together at the top, and you can just fill in the centre. Just like this. And that is pretty much the legs. That's the first 12 blocks of the legs, like that. Pause that if you need to. Let's move on to the torso. So here, on either end, you want to go up 6 with red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you want to do that on the other end as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you want to connect the red together at the top, like so. So you just want to have a big giant square there, or rectangle as the case may be. And then what you want to do is, you want to do like the outside, you just want to coat the outside of the rectangle with pink, like this, because it's going to be the udders, like that. So that's what you want to have. And then in the 4 corners, you just want to put magenta, and they're going to be like the teats. At least I think they're teats. They're the teats. And there's no actual colour match for those. Have a look at that. That's where it is on the actual skin. I suppose like a weird grey colour, but no, there's not really a colour match, so I just use magenta. Now what we want to do is, we want to go up. No, we won't do it this way around. So you want to start on these 2 blocks. I don't know if I've shown you. Pause it there if you have to. Make sure you get that right. On the top left part here, you just want to do. You want to take out the white and cut out, like from the outside going in. You just want to do 2 white there, and then on top of here, you know what? Screw it. Let me do it. Let me just do it. It'll be easier. Just like a father taking something off his son, just like, let me do it. There you go. That's what you want to do. It comes out, so you know, from that light grey there, it comes out free to the right, just in case you were curious if you can't work that out. You want to do that in that exact same position. And then what you want to do is, on top of this left white one here, you just want to go up 2 with the red, and then you want to go across to the right by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can come down until you hit red. And what you will have done there is you have successfully made a box. I like to break these down into little sections. And once you're at this point, you can just fill it in with red like this. There you go. So once you're at this point, once you've got this, a giant weird totem of cow, you can we can start putting in the arms. So the arms, they line up with the bottom of the udder here, and we're going to start off with the left arm. So line it up with the udder. Coming out to the right, you want to do 1 black, 2 dark grey, 1 black. And then on top of there, you want to do 1 row of red wool. And then on the end, the most end block here, going upwards, you want to do 3 white, 1 light grey, 2 white, and then to the left of it, or on this next row I should say, after you've done the first row of red, you want to do an extra row of red, and then just to the left of this white statue row thing here, you want to do, going up, 1 white, 1 grey, 1 white, then on the next row to the left, 1 light grey wool, and this is what you want to have. Pause that if you have to. And once you're at this point here, on top of this white, you just want to go up by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just go to the left until you hit red. And there you go, you have his whole arm pretty much, because now all you have to do is fill it in with red. Like this. There you have it. So once you're here, you want to put the other arm in. So again, to the bottom of the udder, you want to do 1 black, 2 dark grey, 1 black, and then you want to do 1 row of red. Then on the left side here, you want to do 1 white wool, 2 white wool, 3 white wool going up, 1 light grey, and then 2 white wool. Then to the right of it, you want to add in an extra row of red, actually. Made the same mistake again. And then to the right of the white here, you just want to do 1 white wool, 1 light grey, 1 white wool, and then to the right of it again, to the right of this to this white, you just want to do 1 grey, and you want to be left with that, which is, you know, if you have trouble with that, just the same thing that you did on the other side. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to just box the arm in again, like I did on the other side, and then I'm going to sleep. I'm going to cut this bit out because it's the exact same thing, and I'll be back once it is light again. Alright, so if you managed to do the other arm in my wake, we can move on to the back. And like I said, it's just the exact same as the right arm there. So what you want to do is to extend the back out to make it all 3D. Minecraft skins, they're 4 blocks wide, so you just want to bring it back 3 blocks and do it on the other side. We'll be using black to bring it back. So if you don't know how these work, if this is your first one, we make the whole front excluding the head, we extend it out by the feet, make the whole back, then make the sides, then make the head. That's how it goes. So you want to extend it out by 3, so that gives it a total of 4, and then you can connect the black here together at the back like that, giving us a bit of a surface to work on. So now that we're at this point, on either end of the black here, we can actually go up by a fair amount for red. So you want to do 11 red blocks going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you can do the same thing on the other side as well, I'm not going to count these out. Like that, and you can connect them together at the top, just like I did there. And then there's very little white detailing on the legs. And it pretty much, it's just this. Bastard. There we go. It's just this. Not even gonna try and explain myself. There you go. That's what you want to have for the white on the legs. Pause that if you have to. and then you can proceed to fill the rest of the legs in with white. Not with white, sorry, with red. That looked weird. That looked like a really messed up cow. And there we go. So, now that you've got the back of the legs made, let's make the back of the arms, shall we? And then we can make the torso. I usually do this the other way around. I usually make the whole torso and then add the arms in. But the arms aren't actually, they're not like the same as, they're not the same on the front as they are the back, or the back as they are the front rather. So we're just going to do those. So on top of this, you just want to add another row of red, and then we can extend the arms out either side by 4 with the black. So 4 and 4. Why I just did it on both sides, I have no idea. But we'll work on the back of this arm here, which is his right arm. You know what? This is another moment where it is just so infinitely easier to do this. So on top of the black, you want to do that, kind of like a misshapen C with some grey in there. That's what you want to make, and that is pretty much the only detailing that goes into the back of the arm as well. There's really not that much to this, like I said. Pause it if you have to, and then what you can do is you can just you can like do the outline for the arm, which is pretty much just in line with the front of the arm. So you just want to put that in there like that. Then you can fill it in with red. Let me show you what it looks like with the whole red in, just in case you didn't get it. There you go. That will be easier. That is all of the detailing that goes into the arm, just like that. So you can do the same thing on the other side as well. So come over to here, 3 white, go up there 2, 1 there, 1 light grey. There you have it. Pause that if you have to. Now let's box the arm in. Notice how I like to do things in sections these days. I think it's I don't know, I'm a fan of this. There you go. Just gives us a nice heap of red to just add in, like this. Here we are. Now all we have to do is put in the torso. So what we want to do now, here, lining up with the white is where we should be. We just want to do a row of red, like that. And then starting from the left, you want to do 2 red, on the next row of course, 1 light grey, and then the rest red. And then you want to do the exact same thing, not the exact same thing actually, I think we'll do this row by row actually, it might be a bit easier. So going from left to right, you want to do 2 red, 1 light grey, 1 white, rest red. On the next row, 3 red, 1 white, 1 light grey, 1 red, and no, 2 red, 1 white. Sorry, or I could make this in sections. It's the way that it's built up here is kind of weird, to be honest with you. Actually, I might just do it. So this is what you want to have so far. We're foregoing the whole row by row idea. You see this single white here? You just want to do 1 white on top and then 1 white going to the left. So you have this. And then we're kind of going to build this up a little bit. So on top of this grey here, you want to go up 3 with the white. 1, 2, 3. And then on the left here, you want to do 1 light grey, go up 2 with the white wool, like this. Then you want to do 1 white here. Then you want to do 1 light grey here, 1 white here. So this is what you want to have thus far. You see the predicaments I get myself into with these tutorials. The predicaments. So you just want to. Oh my god! I'm just gonna do it. I'm just doing it. There comes a point where you either just lack mastery of the English vocabulary like me, or it is just so much easier to. I'll even put the red in. Let me just show you. I know people hate it when I do this because it kind of feels like a slideshow, but honestly, like, it's so easy and it's so much less complicated if I just show you that there. There you go. I think. You see, I took you to the point where like you had that little bit of white on the right there, so you should be able to figure out where the rest of that goes in. Hopefully. I'd hope that you wouldn't have too much trouble with that. I hope. So that's the whole back, pretty much. Let me zoom out. You know, but you might have wanted to pause a little earlier there if you wanted to make sure that you got that all right and such. Especially since I didn't kind of like build it together. Oh well, there you go, that's the whole back. Let's move on to the side. We'll start off from the right side here. So at the bottom, on top of the black here, you want to do 2 rows of red. And then on this left red here, you want to go tilt with the white, sorry, and then you can fill the rest of the side of the leg in with red. And we'll just do the other side as well while we're here. So you want to do the 2 rows of red, and then here on top of the right red, the other side, you just want to do the 2 white going up, and then fill the rest of the leg in with red like this. You can go up as far as you want, really. You're just wasting blocks though if you do that. So the side of the leg wants to look like that. And now to move on to the actual arm. So you want to fill in the bottom of the hand, or arm, or hoof. Hoof? Yeah, hoof. You just want to fill it in with black. There's supposed to be a little dark ground there. Actually, it's these blocks. They're supposed to be dark grey, but it doesn't really. You're not going to look under there anyway. So you wanna have that. And then what you want to do is you want to do the first row has to be red, and then you want to add 2 more rows. I was mistaken. The first 3 rows are red. Ignore me. And then you want to do on the right side here, on the right row, you just want to do 3 white going up, and then you can fill the rest of the arm in with red right up to the shoulder. Like this, and then just you know, fill in like 2 or 3 of the rows on top of the shoulder. And what you want to do now, since it's getting dark, what you can do, all you have to do is copy from the other side. So just remember to fill in the bottom of the hand. So that will be, you know, like this. There you go. So underneath you've got you won't be able to see it, or at least I can't see it, the dark grey underneath there on the black. It's just important that that bit's filled up, and then you can just look over to see what you've actually done on the other side. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to sleep. Alright, so if you managed to do that, if you managed to get the side of the arm, there it is there. Like I said, all you had to do is look literally straight in front of you from this point, and you could see exactly what you did on the other side, and those should match up like that. Now once we're at this point here, all we have to do is make the head. So the head, it's pretty much 8 blocks across, and it's on the torso. It like lines up the torso here, so those 8 blocks, and it actually extends out by 2 rows. So extend out, you know, just put those 8 there to mark it, and then drag 1 row towards you like that, and then we'll start from the left. Like this will be actually the working face of it. So once once it's overhanging that 1 block, you want to start on the left here. You want to do 1 red, 1 white, 1 light grey, 2 dark grey, 1 light grey, 1 white, then 1 red, and that is the first row of the actual head of the Mooshrom. Then you want to do for the next row 1 red, 1 red, 1 white, 1 black, because that's a nostril, 2 light grey, 1 black, another nostril, 1 red, and then it's 1 white, then 1 red, sorry, and it should look like this. Now what you want to do is, for the third row, you just want to, from black to black here, you just want to do white, and then you can fill the rest of the row in with red. Then you can fill the 4th row in with red, like this. Like that. And then we're going to put the eyes in. So on either side of the head here, it's got like a 2x2 square of black, like on either side like this, because it's got cold dead eyes, like that. Ah, it's creepy. And then in between it, you can. Wait, yeah, well, I'll just do it. In between it, you want to do this. The white in there. So in between the eyes, it wants to look like that. And then there's a little bit more grey and white, so like there, grey here. There we go. That's pretty much the whole detail of the face. The rest of it is just a red. So, you know, just to give you the perspective. Here you go, that's not too difficult. A lot of this I find is like, you know, a lot of the patches on the cow, it's like, I could go through it really details and stuff, but when I can just do that and you can just use your eyes, it can't be difficult, surely, for no one. And then you can just fill the rest of the head in with red, because that's as far as the head goes. That is 8 blocks up, like that. Now we move on to the side of the head. So, or we'll put in the lines for the actual head. So on the bottom here, you kind of just want to you want to do the same thing that you done on the front. You kind of just want to like drag the rows back until you're at the end of the body or end of the back, and then you just want to drag it back a further 2 blocks, because Minecraft heads, for whatever reason, overhang either side of the torso by 2 blocks like this. And then now what I'm going to do is just going to like turn it into a cube, essentially. So just on either of the back ends here, just dragging up the red by 7, and then I'm just going to connect the back of the head to the front of the head like this, just to give us that nice square shape, that nice natural square looking head. Square heads don't look natural. And now there's actually, to put the ears in to the back of the Mooshrom, like it starts on just like 1 block after the black, and at the bottom of the black here you just want to do this sort of pattern with the pink, like that. And you want to do the same thing on the other side as well. So it's just like 3 up, and then it kind of tapers off. It's like then coming backwards 2, and then a 1, like this, kind of like upside down stairs, like that. And then we just have the horns to put in, which, shall we do those now? Yeah, let's do those now. So on the horns start off on the top row of the pink, the middle block here, and they go up from the pink like on the outside, but they go up 2 black, then one dark grey, and they do the same on the other side as well, middle block, 2 going up with the black, 1 on top of the dark grey, like that. So on front facing, there you go, Mooshrom with the 2 little horns. That's adorable. And now there's not that much more detailing. There's some detailing for the top of the head, and a little bit for the back of the head. So, you know, looking down upon it, like that, actually it will be easier for me to do it because this is how I've took the image. So, actually no, I'll figure it out this way. So the white, you just want to drag this white back, you know, so you're on top of the head, you're looking towards the face, you just want to drag this white towards you, 1 row, and then on top of the 2 closest whites here, you just want to do 2 white blocks coming back, and then you want to do 1 dark grey on the left, 1 white on the right, then you want to do 2 more, like 1 more row of 2 white blocks, and then on the right here, light grey wall, on the left, white wall, then another 2 white blocks like that, and then on top of the white block here, on top of the left white block, or like coming towards you from the left white block, I'll show you an upwards view of this afterwards. You just want to do 1 light grey and then 1 light grey to the left of it. So you have this. So to give you an upwards view, it's not as complicated. It would have been easier if I would have took a different angle of like a picture of it at a different angle, because I'm kind of looking down upon it in what I've done in my plans, in my schematics, if you will. That's right, I plan these things out. Not that much, but I plan them out. So you want to have that. Then you want to come back to the back of the head here, and you want to come down 1 row with the light grey here, and from the light grey block here you just want to come down 1. So this is what you want to have, and that is pretty much it, to be honest. So again, I'll show you this from a different angle. This is the top of the head, this is the back of the head, and the side of the head you've already seen. It's just the pink and the horn. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just fill everything else in with red. So I've just connected the back of the top of the head here, and I'm just going to fill all 1, 2, 3, 4 faces in with red. So I'll do that and I'll come back. Alright, and once you've managed to fill all of the head in, you're left with the Mooshrom statue. Isn't that glorious? That's wonderful. Let's give you a bit of a once over. Slowly panning around, this is taking a while. I quite like that Seth Bling statue as well. Got to find another colour for black on the dungarees though. I need to find a... I'll show you what I mean after this statue actually. And almost the full rotation, there you go. Like I said, it's not it's not like a direct copy of mine, but it's close enough, and I think it looks a little better. It looks a little better in statue form. But there you go, I hope that was somewhat useful, and this is where the outro would stop. But here, I need a suggestion for anybody that may even just watch this end bit. What can I use instead of black there? There has to be a better colour. Because everything else I'm pretty happy with, because that, except maybe the hands, and I might add a little netherrack in there maybe for the top of the sleeves, just with the hands. But I need another colour for that black. I don't know what though. I'll figure it out. But hopefully someone watches that and gives me a good suggestion. But there you go, hopefully it was useful, and that's it. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.